Pass your awareness down the body, starting at the head, and let me know if you find anything.
I noticed something in the back of the head,
Back of the head.
the left side of the skull. It's a mild pressure.
Very good. What else do you notice?
I noticed the hips too, the sacrum and the iliac crest.
Very good. What else stands out to you at the moment?
There's a niggle in the back, the left shoulder blade. On the very left of the spine. The rest of the body feels floaty and large, just existing in space.
Very good. Very good. So let's bring your attention to the back of the head, to that mild pressure there on the left side that you're feeling, focusing your attention on that sensation, deeply connecting into that energy there in the back of the head. And as you are connected there with that energy, if you could give that energy a color, what color would it be?
Purple is the only thing coming to me.
Perfect. Purple energy, very good. And so as we are connected to that purple energy, that mild pressure and sensation that you're feeling, as we are connected to that energy, if that energy could speak to us, what would it say?
I'm now sensing something in the foot.
Okay.
As if this energy has moved to the right foot.
You feel like that energy in the head has moved to the foot, or you feel like that's something different?
The head has subsided.
Okay.
All I can feel now is the foot.
Very good. So I'm going to ask Michael to go ahead and place the net of light right there around this energy that's moving around the body, placing it around the entire body so that we can keep these energies in place. And let's bring our attention for just a moment to that right foot, that energy that's moved there to the right foot. And that energy there, what would it like to tell us? What does it want us to know today?
It's asking, why are you trying to get rid of me?
Ah, very good. I understand that you feel that we're trying to get rid of you, but we're actually here to help you today. And we're here to understand a little more about who you are and what you are. Do you have a name that we could address you by?
Ezekiel sounds appropriate.
Very good. Ezekiel, do you recall what age you are?
4 is coming to my head, but
4. Very good. Perfect. Just trust those first impressions that pop into your head. Ezekiel, can you remember what year it is for you? Can you recall a year?
2021.
Very good. And Ezekiel, can you think back to that last day of your life, Ezekiel? That last day of your life, and can you recall what happened to you?
Car accident.
Car accident. Very good. That must have been very scary for you, Ezekiel. Ezekiel, what happened as you came out of your body? Can you tell me what happened to you? What do you remember?
I remember feeling alone. I don't know what to do.
Yes. Ezekiel, do you recall if you saw a bright white light around you that day that you came out of your body?
I think I did.
And what happened that kept you from going into that light? Do you remember?
I had no guide.
You had no guide. Well, we all have guides. It may be that you missed seeing your guide. So, Ezekiel, as you've been with Solon there, how is it that you found him?
His aggression gave me an entrance.
And what drew you to want to be with him?
It was safe. I was protected with him.
Yes, I understand. Very good. Ezekiel, I've got this beautiful team of angels here surrounding you now. Tell me if you see those angels.
Yes.
Very good. And Michael is here to assist us today. And I want you to connect with Michael. What does he tell you?
The light is safe. We can go together.
Beautiful. And we've also got Archangel Gabriel, who is wonderful with helping children to get back to the light. So, Ezekiel, are you ready to go home today? Are you ready to start a new life and have a new experience?
Yes.
Very good. So before you go, I want you to look around you and I want you to tell me if you see that bright white light of source again.
I can see it.
And this time, Ezekiel, as you look into that light, I want you to tell me who's there waiting for you.
Michael and Gabriel are with me.
Wonderful. Very good. So in just a moment, Ezekiel, we're going to begin to pull all of your energy out of Solon, pulling all of that energy out of the foot and anywhere else that you are connected there within his body. Michael has the beautiful, sparkly, safe net of light around you. Beginning to release now. 3, feeling the net just gently enclosing your energy. Feeling the net enclosing the energy. 2, feeling the net pull Ezekiel up and out of the body. Solon, I want you to feel that energy releasing and disconnecting from the foot. And 1, Michael has gently released the energy from the body. Solon, tell me when you feel like that energy is completely disconnected.
Yes, the energy is discharged.
Very good. Ezekiel, is there anything that you want to say to Solon before you go?
Thank you for protecting me.
Very good. And Solon, can you forgive this energy being attached to you?
I forgive you.
Very good. Ezekiel, the beautiful archangels are going to assist you back into the light and back on the next part of your journey. And we send you with so much light and so much love. So we're going to begin to fill up the body with a beautiful light. Tell me what color you'd like to use.
Orange.
So asking the guides and the angels that are here with us today to assist in channeling this beautiful orange energy. We're going to start at the top of the head where we originally felt that energy. And I want you to feel that beautiful orange energy swirling into that space there on the left side. And that energy is going to expand out, filling in any spaces where this energy has been attached. And then we're also going to bring that beautiful orange energy all the way down to the foot, that right foot there, making sure all of that energy is expanded in any spaces within your energy field. And we're going to ask Michael to cut any cords or connections to this energy. And we're going to ask the guides to clean up any residual energy left behind by this lost soul. And so as that energy flows in, let's bring our attention for just a moment over to the hips, to that energy that you were feeling there in the hips, connecting with that sensation, that feeling, connecting very deeply. And as you focus your attention on that sensation, that energy felt there in the hips, if it were to be given a color, what color would it be?
Red.
Red. Very good.
I'm seeing yellow. I'm seeing the nerves.
Tell me what you're seeing when you see the nerves.
They're lighting up and being stimulated by something.
Okay.
Something that permeates deep in that region.
Okay. So let's connect with what that is there in that area. Let's connect even more deeply. That energy that's located in that area around the sacrum and the hips. If that energy could speak with us, what would it say?
Feeling it in the rib cage now, on the right side.
Very good. We're going to have Michael place that net of light once again around the body, keeping that energy in one place. So you feel that energy has moved up to the rib cage?
Yes, a serpent energy.
Serpent energy. Very good. Very good. Michael will place the net of light around that serpent energy, keeping it there in place so that we can begin to understand a little bit more about this being that is attached there. And this being that is attached there, this serpent energy, does it have a name or any way that we can address it?
Hi Sung. Hi Sung.
Hi, Sun.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Sun. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What type of being are you?
I can't perceive a being, only an essence.
Okay. More of just an energy. Hyson, how is it that you became attached to Solon?
Emotional dysregulation.
Mm-hmm. And have you been feeding off of that emotional energy that he's been creating?
He's not making it easy.
Mm-hmm. He's been working on himself, hasn't he? And so how is it that you get the energy that you need from him?
Waiting until there's a weak point in his emotional body. Once he falls, it drains right into me.
I see. And so as you were there attached to his hips, what energy centers are you connected to in his body?
The navel, solar plexus.
Yes. Are you connected there at the sacral at all?
Yes.
Yes. You feed off of that energy, don't you? It's got to be a little exhausting waiting for him to create this energy to feed you. What's that like for you?
Dismal.
Mm-hmm. There's probably a much better use for your time, isn't there?
I came from the astral.
How did you get there? How are you able to find him in the astral?
A hole in the energy field when he descended into the lower realms. Not a wise choice.
Did he descend into the lower realms on purpose, or was it by accident?
On purpose, but he does not remember.
What can you share with him about that? What was he doing that took him to those lower realms?
eliminating entities like me that feed off the energy fields of
Mm-hmm.
other beings.
Ah, very good. Well, Hyson, we would like the opportunity to help give you a different type of existence where you don't have to work so hard to feed off the energy of others. And if you will allow me, I can show you that you have your very own energy source within you. It's just been really dim and you've forgotten that you had it. May I show that to you?
Show me.
Very good. I want you to look deep within the center of what you are, deep within the center of what you are. And in that center space, you will find a tiny, tiny spark of light, maybe very small. Tell me if you see it.
Yes.
Very good. So, this is the energy center that all beings have within themselves, and it feeds you so that you don't have to feed off of someone else's energy. And I'm going to ask the beautiful angels and the beings of light that are here with us today to assist by channeling some more light and activating that divine spark within you. And I want you to begin to make that spark bigger and brighter. Allow that energy source to reactivate within you. Feel it expanding all the way through what you are. And as that energy and light begins to pour into you, I want you to tell me how that feels.
I feel lighter.
Yes, keep expanding that energy. Feel that was always within you. Tell me about that energy. Tell me what it feels like for you.
It's warm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Different, isn't it?
I could get used to this.
Yes. So here's the thing. You can live like this for the rest of your existence with this light flowing through you. And you don't have to sit and wait for someone else to have an emotional response for you to receive the energy that you need. And as you look around, you're going to see my beautiful team of angels there. What is it that they tell you?
They're showing me all the possibility that comes from this energy.
How do you feel about those possibilities?
I like.
Very good. Are you ready to release from Solon today and move on to the next part of your journey?
I'm not sure I'm ready.
Tell me what you feel like you need in order to be ready. What worries you?
Uncertainty.
What is it that you're feeling uncertain about?
That it is not a trap.
Ah, I understand. I understand. So I'm going to ask these beautiful beings of light that are with us today to begin to surround you, all of the angels. And I'm going to ask them to allow you to feel the love that they have for you. Just allowing yourself to receive this energy that you maybe have never felt. But I want you to feel it. I want you to feel that love that they have for you. And I want you to listen to what the angels say about the safety of the light. Tell me what they say to you.
It is safe and we can go.
How does that love energy feel?
Nothing I've felt before. It's all through my body.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay, let's go.
you feel ready. Very good. So I'm going to ask the angels to assist you, and they're going to help you get to the best place where you can begin the next part of your journey. So again, feeling that net of light gently enclosing around you, around anywhere that you're attached from the solar plexus and the sacral. And 2, we're going to begin to pull that energy up and out. Michael is gently and safely releasing you from the body. Solon, I want you to feel that energy disconnecting, completely leaving the body. And 1, Michael has this energy completely disconnected from the body. Tell me what you feel, Solon. You still feel anything attached?
In the left lung, there's something.
Okay. Does it feel like it's this energy or something different?
It feels the same.
Okay. And this energy that we're working with, are you connected there in the left lung?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready to release from that left lung? Can you begin to pull your energy out? We need you to pull it out of all spaces within Solon. And it is safe and you are loved. It is okay to let go.
He realizes how I got in the lung. Okay,
How
I'll
is
go.
that?
Smoking.
Okay.
Smoking to avoid the pain.
I see. I see.
Okay, I'll go.
Very good. So pulling all of that energy out, Michael is going to assist you with releasing all of that energy. Tell me when you've completely disconnected to all parts of the body. Feel that energy leaving, disconnecting from the lungs. Feeling it release.
I think we may need a tool to assist in this.
Perfect. What tool do we need to help ice and release?
The breath will assist in moving this energy.
Wonderful. So take a deep breath in, and then I want you to breathe that energy out, assisting it with disconnecting. Breathing that air deep down and pushing that energy out. And as you push it out, see it leaving the body. See it leaving and disconnecting from the body. Michael will assist with pulling that energy very gently out of the lungs. Feel it releasing, placing the net of light around any residual energy and gently pulling them out of the body. Tell me what you feel.
It's working.
Very good. Continue to release. If you need to take another deep breath in and then push that energy out of the body, just see it releasing. And as that energy is releasing, we're going to go ahead and use a light to bring in and assist with this disconnection. What color would you like to use?
White.
Wonderful. Calling upon the white light of Source. And we're going to flow that white light in through the crown, asking the guides to assist in channeling this white light in, bringing it down into the lungs, flowing it in. And as that energy flows into the lungs, it is releasing any residual connections there to this energy, just very gently releasing and pushing them out of the body. It's going to flow in and begin to expand the lungs, bringing in healing energy to the lungs, allowing the lungs to breathe in more air, and then feel that energy begin to flow through the body. I want you to flow that energy that we're working with, that white light. Let's bring it down through the throat, into the heart. We're going to push that energy down into the solar plexus. We want to clean up any of that energy there, releasing any density. Feeling that energy begin to expand out in the solar plexus, almost like you have the brightest sun right there in the center of your body. Feel that sunshine begin to rotate and spin as it brings that chakra into balance and alignment, releasing any more of that energy that was attached there. And then flowing that energy down into the sacral, feeling that bright white light expanding in the sacral, releasing, releasing, releasing all of the energy, all of this serpent-like energy there in the body.
Okay.
Feels like it's
It's done.
gone. Wonderful.
I'm still feeling something in the bridge of the right foot.
Okay,
Not the same as before.
that's okay. Perfect. So we
This one
connect.
is green.
Oh, very good. And this energy that's there in the foot, if it could speak to us, what would it say?
Hearing responsibility.
Mm-hmm. So is this an energy of
Exalted.
responsibility?
I don't know what exalted means, but that word is coming to me.
Okay, exalted. And so as we connect with that word exalted, connecting with that word exalted, what is it that we need to understand about that word?
The body's being overworked.
Tell me more. In what way?
Just physically. It's subsiding now. Maybe it was just a realization that had to come through.
Okay. Well, we're definitely going to check that out. But as we tune into that energy, what is it
Oh,
that
now
you,
it's in the left ankle now.
yeah, so let's go ahead and have Michael place that net of light around this energy, just keeping it in place. And as we connect in with that green energy there in the foot, does that green energy have a name that we can address it by?
Ooh, the left collarbone. Hmm, it's quick.
Okay, so it's up there in the collarbone, and we're just going to have Michael place the net all the way around your body. So the left collarbone. So this energy that's moving around the body, why is it that it's afraid to speak with us? What is it
Can't let
fearful
go.
of? Can't let
Can't let
go.
go.
What is it that's making you feel like you can't let go? What makes you want to stay there with Solon?
He's strong.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what you feel.
I feel this is a better option than anything you have to offer.
And why is that?
This is safe and secure,
Yes.
measurable, predictable.
And can you recall if you've ever had a human body before?
Yes. Yes.
Can you recall the name that you had in that human body?
Dion,
Theon. Very good. Theon, how old are you?
26 when I lost my body.
Yes. What happened to you?
A rock climbing accident. I
Hmm.
fell.
Were you alone or were you with someone else?
I was alone.
And so, how is it that your body died? What happened to you when you hit the ground?
The impact.
Mhm. And as your soul disconnected from the body, what is it that prevented you from going into that white light?
Confusion that it could end so suddenly.
Yes.
I was just hovering there. What to do?
Theon, can you remember what year it is for you?
1988.
1988. Very good. So, Theon, I want to help you do a little bit of healing around that body that fell off of that mountain or that cliff, wherever it was that you were. And we're going to ask the angels that are with us today to begin to bring in a beautiful healing white light over your body. And as that physical body receives that energy, any damage that was done to that body is going to begin to repair, almost as if that fall never even happened. So I want you to just visualize that body, all of that damage being completely repaired. and that body being rejuvenated. Tell me
It
what you
hurts too.
notice.
It hurts too because nobody found me.
Yes, that was hard, wasn't it?
Mm.
So, Theon, I want you to look at those beautiful angels that are here with us today. What do they want you to know about that?
They're always watching.
Mm-hmm.
They're always there to supervise, and everything happens for a reason, they
Yes.
say.
What was the reason that this experience happened to you? What comes through for you?
Realization of varied experience. Not everything is long lived.
So, Theon, I want you to look around you and I want you to notice that beautiful white light of source. I want you to look into that light and notice if there's anyone that's here for you today.
I only see the angels.
Wonderful, beautiful. Theon, I know it feels very safe to you being attached there to Solon, but you have the ability today to begin a new life and a new experience and not be trapped within someone else. It can't be very comfortable in there for you.
Mm. Yes.
Are you ready to go home?
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you for calling it home.
You're very welcome. And that's what we're here today, just to help you. I know it's hard when you get lost and you just don't know what else to do. So we're going to ask Michael and the angels to begin to help you disconnect. They're going to shine their light and their love on you as you do so that you know that you are safe and protected. And I want you to begin to disconnect your energy as Michael begins to pull you out very gently with his safe net of light, feeling all of the energy release from Solon anywhere that you are connected in the foot, in the shoulder, to any of his energy centers is gently releasing now, letting go. Solon, feel that energy releasing and tell me when you feel it's completely disconnected.
Some pink light might help in the shoulder.
Beautiful. Let's bring in that beautiful pink light. We're going to channel that energy in. Channel that energy into the pink light, helping Theon completely disconnect his energy. And as that pink light flows in, Theon, can you tell us some of the issues that you may have been causing for Solon?
Causing him to act. The food. Eating lots of food.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that with us. So as that light flows in, Dion, I just want you to feel that beautiful pink light flow in as well. Feel that beautiful pink light flow in, and it's going to continue healing you as well as it's healing Solon. Tell me when you feel like all of your energy has been completely disconnected. Just pull it out. Pull it all out. Tell me what you feel. Keep channeling in that pink energy and allow it to flow all the way out throughout your body, head to toe, filling in all the spaces.
The ion is removed, but the shoulder remains.
Okay, very good. Very good. We still have some more work to do. Theon, is there anything that you want to say to Solon before you go?
Thank you for such a secure place of residence in this time.
Very good. And Solon, can you forgive this being for attaching to you?
Yes, I understand.
You are a safe place for him. Thank you, Theon. We're going to send you back with the angels. They're going to assist you to the next part of your journey. We send you with so much love, bringing your attention back to that shoulder. connecting in with that energy. Tell me what you feel like it is. Is that something that's moving around there?
Mm, it's gone now. Maybe it was his.
Okay. Well, let's just do a double check on that because we see these energies are moving around within you. You feel something else?
Parasite.
Very good. And where do you feel this parasitic energy?
It's more in the chest now, the left
Okay.
chest, the chest muscle.
Very good. Placing the net of light around this area, keeping this parasitic energy
Ooh,
in place.
it doesn't like that.
I understand it doesn't like that. This parasitic energy that's there attached in the chest. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do we need to know about you? What do you want to share with us today?
It's reluctant to speak.
Yes, I understand. It doesn't want to go. We're just here to help. We're not here to hurt you in any way. We're simply here to help you. And so, this energy that's there in the chest that doesn't want to speak with us, have you ever had a human body that you can remember?
No,
No. Very good.
I cause joint pain
Yes.
in the shoulder and the elbow.
Mm-hmm. Why is it that you cause this joint pain?
I derive pleasure from others' suffering.
Yes. It feeds you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what happens to you when you don't get that energy?
So depleted.
Yes. So, as you've been there in this session, I know you've been hearing us help these other energies. And I want to let you know that you have the same ability, you have that same light source, that same energy source within that you can activate anytime that you want without having to wait on someone else to give you that energy. May I show you where that is within you?
You can try, but it grips tighter when you speak of it.
I understand. So we're just simply going to show you so that you can begin to understand it. Then you can decide if you want to experience more of that energy. It's your choice. So I'm going to ask you to look within what you are, that center of what you are. And there's a tiny, tiny little divine spark of light. Every single being in the entire universe has it. And I'm going to ask the angels that are with us to shine a little bit of light, expanding that spark out, allowing you to begin to feel the energy that is held within the center of what you are. As that energy begins to expand, I want you to tell me how that feels for you.
More fulfilling.
Yes. Easier, doesn't it?
Yes, I'm already more energized.
Wonderful. We're going to amplify that energy just a little bit for you, just at your own speed and your own comfort. I want you to feel that energy flow in, make that light even bigger. You can expand that energy until it completely compasses that which you are. And as that energy becomes brighter and bigger, I want you to know that that is a very powerful energy source, even more powerful than the emotions that you've been feeding off of. Tell me how that feels.
I want to experience.
Very good. What did the angels tell you about this new experience with this energy? What did they want you to know?
There is a lot to offer, and it waits for me.
Are you ready to have a different experience?
No,
Tell me why not. What holds you back?
this is all I know.
Yes.
this body.
I understand you've been there with him for a very long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you recall how it is that you found him?
No, I don't remember.
Do you remember what age he was when you found him?
3 years old.
You've been with him for a very long time. So I'm going to ask the angels, my friends, to begin to shower and shine their love upon you. And as they surround you with this beautiful, loving energy, I want you to begin to understand what awaits you in the next part of your journey, what new experiences that you can have. Allow yourself to connect with the angels that are there with you today, and tell me what they share with you.
I'm seeing a human life.
Tell me about that.
It's beautiful. Cooperation, companions. Okay. This I like.
This you like. Does it give you a little bit more clarity about the path ahead?
Yes.
Very good. Are you ready to have the angels assist you into stepping into that new life?
Yes.
Wonderful. So, feeling that beautiful net of light gently surrounding you everywhere in the body, I want you to begin to pull your energy out of the shoulder. Michael and the team of angels are going to assist you in disconnecting. It is very safe for you to pull all of your energy out of the shoulder. So, feeling that net gently tightening around what you are, feeling it begin to lift you up and out, up and out. You're releasing your energy as well, just gently pulling it up and out and disconnecting completely, feeling yourself disconnected completely. Solon, tell me what you feel.
Slowly. It's working.
Slowly. Very good. And let's bring in one of those healing frequencies as that energy is disconnecting. What color?
Green.
Very good. Very good. Flowing a beautiful healing green energy there into the shoulder, flowing it in and helping this energy to gently release and disconnect. Feeling that green energy flow throughout the body and into the joints. Feeling it flow into the joints. All of the joints within the body are receiving this green energy, and it heals and it strengthens and it releases any density, any residual energy. Michael is also asking Michael to cut any cords and connections to all of these entities and energies that have been within Solon. Tell me how that feels now.
It's ready for the light.
Beautiful. So we're going to ask the guides to assist this soul back to the light, back into the next part of its life. And we send you with so much love. So let's take a look at first. Now we've released quite a few energies, quite a few entities from the physical body. And he's been experiencing quite a bit of pain in his hip and his back. Are those related to the entities, or is that something different, or a combination of both?
Yes, it all contributes. The overworking of the body, the infiltration of entities. They all work together to slow it down.
And so the overworking of the body was mentioned a couple times. Tell him a little bit more about what in the body is being overworked and how.
This is through the training, the weights, prolonged hours in a seated position. Constant movement would remedy this. Finding different positions, exercising to repair the area instead of overwork the area for growth. That method is no longer working at this moment.
So, bodybuilding is something that is very important to him. How is it that he can continue to make the progress that he desires on his body, but to do it in a way that doesn't hurt the body?
He is losing attachment to such vices. The desire for such rigorous training will subside. Less time spent with the weights would benefit this. More controlled movements with the body's own weight is ideal for your body.
Very good. And so is there anything else that he needs to know about this back pain other than the work we've done today? Maybe adjusting the working out, anything else that he needs to understand about that back pain that will help him to eliminate it?
More awareness around communication with the specific area that ails you. Talk to the area and prime it before you use it. Prime it with the communication, and the area will be more readily available to carry out the work that you desire.
Wonderful. And can we bring in some healing energies into that back area for him today, just to help strengthen and release any additional pains?
Yes, pink and green would be most appropriate.
Wonderful. So we will ask the guides and the angels working with us today to assist in bringing in those beautiful frequencies of pink and green.
Straight down the spine.
Wonderful. All the way down into that back. And just allow those energies to flow exactly where they need to go, with the intention of strengthening those muscles, releasing any pain, any discomfort from the back and the hip area. And so one of the things that he experiences sometimes is the weight of the responsibilities that he carries. Is that having any effect on the back there as well?
Yes. But it all contributes to the lesson. The lessons you need to learn.
What are those lessons that he's here to learn?
To recognize the non-dual nature of reality. An experience is only bad because the mind makes it so.
And how's he doing with learning those lessons?
Very well this week. Yes. In most recent times, he's been doing very well.
Very good. Very good. So he has some traumatic experiences that he's experienced in early childhood. Any traumas or anything that he is still holding, anything related to shame or unworthiness that he still needs to work through?
No. The anxiety comes from elsewhere. The anxiety is connected to expectations of him. He was the golden boy, and any mistake was perceived mostly as negative by himself. But the anxieties of not performing well because he was expected to perform well at all times.
And what does he need to understand about that now, moving forward in his life?
Performance is only that. Performance. It does not define you. That's only what others see. Everything is derived from within. And you will soon understand that completely.
Very good. So we were talking about the body and some things that he needs to do, maybe some changes that will help him a little bit. He's also wondering about his diet. He's wondering if the consumption of animal products is affecting him in a negative way. What can you tell him?
Animal products are okay, so long as you take the appropriate measure to honor the being which provided such sustenance to you. Expression of gratitude, honor their suffering. It is preferable not to consume the flesh of another being, since these things tend to be heavy and remain in the digestive system, for longer than you would have been led to believe. Bless the food and intention that it moves easily through the system. And assist this with drinking distilled water.
Very good. And he knows he should be eating more fruits and vegetables, but he worries about not getting enough protein in his diet. What does he need to know or understand about that?
The muscles are not as important as you initially thought. Don't worry about the protein. The exercise, the training of the body is just that, it's conditioning. Working for appearances is superficial. Only do it for passion, for expression, and to move the body.
Very good. Very good. And so one of his questions was he feels a very intense anxiety that's lodged in the body. Can you verify that we have removed all of that energy from the solar plexus and the sacral? Any additional work that needs to happen there? Or how do those areas look?
It would seem that the necessary work has been completed for this moment.
Wonderful. And may we just do a check of all of his chakras, just beginning at the crown and starting with the third eye. Is there any work that needs to be done there? Anything released or any activations he needs to receive today?
I'm sure he would enjoy some activations of the third eye.
May we do that for him today?
Okay.
Very good. So just bringing in the energies that he needs to move him to the next level, activating that inner spiritual vision. Feel that energy flow in and that chakra begin to spin. And then let's take a look at the throats. Anything going on in that area?
The throat is healthy. Yes.
Very good. And how about the heart?
The heart deserves some more attention, but it is in a stable state.
Wonderful. Let's bring in some of those beautiful healing energies that we've been working with today, flowing it into the heart, helping to release any additional density, any energies that are stored there, and just opening up that space so that the energy flows through with ease and effortlessness. And so we check the solar plexus, the sacral. How about the root? Anything needs to happen there?
Yes. More time in contact with the earth. Refrain from the lotus position when drifting into meditation. A kneeling posture is better suited to your body.
Very good. Thank you for that. And just flowing any energy into that root chakra that needs to receive today. Very good. And so he says he experiences quite intense hay fever. The sneezing is almost uncontrollable at times. What's happening there?
The trigger that never subsides. It shall remain.
Why is that?
Remind him, a reminder of his gift to remain centered even in a distressing moment.
And so if he becomes uncentered in that stressful moment, is that what causes the sneezing?
No, becoming uncentered during the sneezing is where the lesson is learned. I suppose we could ease the symptoms, considering the stress it puts on the sinuses.
I'm sure he would greatly appreciate that. Is there another way for him to learn that lesson?
It is almost complete.
Very good. Yes.
I think some blue light would have best assist
Beautiful.
in this.
Let's bring that blue light right there into the sinus cavity. Just feeling it flow in through the crown, flowing. That beautiful healing blue energy, vibrant blue energy is flowing into the sinus passages and cavities and expanding out, relieving that intense hay fever, that pressure, those sensations, allowing for that cavity to heal. It's not under so much duress when that happens. Just allow that energy to flow throughout the face, the tissue, the bones, the blood. Very good. So he has a little bit of a fear of spiders, not sure where it comes from. Sometimes they appear in his dreams. Is there anything connected to a past life experience with that? Or what's happening there?
A future life
Hmm.
in alternate dimension. AI spiders of great size.
Anything he needs to know or understand about that future lifetime?
Nothing comes through at this moment.
Okay. Very good. Is there any way that we can disconnect that energy from him in this lifetime so he's not experiencing it?
That is a good idea.
Very good. So we'll ask the higher self to begin to just disconnect that energy, releasing that fear so that he doesn't feel those sensations or have those dreams. So he's wondering, is the study of Northern literature and archaeology still in alignment with his soul's intended purpose?
Yes, but only as the soul is called to do so, as he has been practicing the last few days. It will create the financial abundance that you desire, but patience is critical.
He said he sometimes feels obligated to keep writing, to keep up with the finances. What does he need to know about that?
You're always assisted and you won't run out. Trust in that.
He feels like he gets a little overwhelmed sometimes with the need to complete this book that he's working on before he can move on to the next one. Anything you can share with him about that?
It will become easier if you remember all the people you'll be helping. Reconnecting to those people, even if not as constant as before. A schedule will help.
What is his connection to those periods of time that he's drawn to write about?
Past experiences in those periods of time. He is aware of one, two, actually. The soul likes to re-experience, relive those experiences, and you'll find your connection in your study.
Very good. And so he wants to know if he should continue to pursue his author business. You've already given him a little bit of information about that, but to financially sustain his life, or are there any other upcoming experiences that you can share with him?
The author business has many directions it could be taken, many ways to help others, and that is the main driver behind it. That is why you should pursue it, however, in moderation.
How is it that these books that he's writing, how is it helping others, or how will it help others in the future?
Some individuals on the planet who are more inclined to looking to the past and the old ways, seek their connection and find their connection to source through the old ways and through a polytheistic lens. And that's okay. It's all a progression of understanding. And the later books, the ones to come, will help those people cultivate an even deeper connection to themselves, their ancestors, and whatever spirit entails for them.
He's interested in moving towards an off-grid life. What does he need to know about that? Is that part of his path?
Yes, that is inevitable.
How will that unfold for him?
Finding land is the first step, and lending encouragement to those around him. Communicate as you've been practicing. Communicate with those around you to come up with the best strategy, the best approach.
Very good. And so he's wondering if he should begin his planning of living off grid just with he and his girlfriend, or should he begin to try to include his parents in that? How do you see that unfolding?
Each is free to make their own choice, but you'll be surprised at the answers you receive if you do communicate.
Wonderful. He wants to know where Olivia's soul is from. Anything that you can share with him about that?
They come from the same place.
Tell him about that.
We don't want to reveal too much. The souls have certainly been intertwined for many lifetimes. You come from the same place, and you will be free to nurture each other in due time. You will be free, liberated from that which binds you in your current circumstance.
Very good. And he said that she feels a connection to Lyra, as does he. Can you share any information about that connection?
They are both accurate. We wish not to share anymore. Just know, yes, you are both from the same place.
Very good. And would it be appropriate if we sent some healing energies to Olivia today?
We see that she needs it.
Very good. So I'm just going to ask Solon to visualize Olivia there in front of him. And we're going to send some beautiful heart healing energies. We'll ask the guides to assist as well in amplifying and directing those energies where she needs it, but allowing a beautiful energy to flow out of your heart. And this energy can be any color that you choose. And just see that energy flowing and connecting into Olivia's heart space. And as that energy flows in, it begins to expand within her heart, and it flows all the way to the top of her head and all the way to the tips of her toes. And as that energy flows in, it begins to expand out around her body in a beautiful sphere of healing energy, and it strengthens her aura. And it repairs any damage to her aura that can be repaired today. And it begins to balance in her, align her chakras in any way that she's ready to receive. And we just send so much love and light her way. Tell me what you see or what you notice or what you feel.
She relaxes and is comforted by this energy.
Very good. And you can do the same type of healing work on her anytime that you choose, just in a very similar way. Wonderful. So he's interested in understanding how he can begin to astral project or have a more conscious out-of-body experience. What does he need to know about that?
What you are reading today. Compression in the head releases the crystals in the pineal gland, contracting the muscles, perineum, the lower abdomen. As you inhale, creates the pressure in the brain and stimulates the gland, which causes such experiences you desire. Keep practicing. You are not too far off.
And so is this the best way for him to work towards having a more vivid mystical experience, like meeting his spirit team?
Yes. Continue to focus your attention on the brain, all areas of the brain, the back of the head for remembering, and the pineal gland for mystical experience.
Wonderful. He's wondering, what is he doing when he sleeps? He sometimes wakes up and feels a little bit exhausted. What does he do while he sleeps?
Traveling all over.
Hmm.
As you know, assisting those who are being attacked, banishing those sinister entities who feed off others, and healing your various experiences and that which is held in your lineage.
Very good. And is there a way that he can begin to experience a more vivid dream state and remember more of his dream activity?
Intention in combination with crystals and the awareness of stimulating regions of the brain. All these combined will get you the results you desire.
Very good. He wants to know what his innate spiritual gifts and abilities are and how he can cultivate them more.
Seeing things before they happen, or what could happen. You've proved this to yourself. This is all for now.
Very good. And he feels a draw to wanting to work more with his hands. What's pulling him to want to do that?
It is in your nature. Building things, taking them apart again, fixing things when they are broke. That will be your greatest pleasure. And easiest flow state to enter. Great satisfaction will come from this work.
Do you see him moving into more work like this in the future?
Not until a great shift. There is no area of this kind of work which would suit you in the current state of the world in which you live.
And is there anything that you can share with him about the work that he will be doing after the shift?
You will not be doing anything that you don't want to do. That much is certain. That is all we wish to reveal.
Very good. Anything about the new earth that you can share with him that would be good for him to know?
Working with energy, everything with energy, machines, cultivating energy from the mind, moving things with your mind, and you can teach this to others.
Very good. And he was told in another session about an invention that he was working on before coming into this life. Is there anything that you can share with him about that?
You can see it right now. Instruction will come in time.
Can you share with us anything about this invention, what it does?
Harnessing energy and propulsion in a single device. Harnessing energy from the atmosphere and transmuting that to propulsion in a single device.
Wonderful. Very good. And in one of those other sessions that he had, there were ninth dimensional beings that came through and gave him a message that the dexterity of your hands is renowned. What can you share with him about that?
It is true. What else can be said?
That's all he needs to know, huh? Has he had other lifetimes where he's really used his hands? Is that coming back online for him?
Yes. He's being now shown a life he was previously unaware.
Mm.
Working underground in a laboratory with various mechanical devices. Even if these tools were not used for all loving purposes, these tools were used for military operation.
Mm. Is that on this planet or is that on another planet or place?
Another.
Mm-hmm. Can you share with him the name of that planet?
They called it Ultron.
Very good. Thank you for that. He wanted to know if there's anything that he needs to know at this moment about any of his past or future lives other than what you've shared with him already.
It will all be revealed eventually. You just have to wait.
Patience, right?
Mm,
Very good. He wonders if there's any negative entities or energies around him, anything that he needs to be aware of.
no longer.
Very good. Very good. And so he said that the Lyran Syrian hybrid being that he sees, he's wondering if this is higher self, a galactic self. What can you share with him about that?
This is the form which you will return upon your ascension.
Very good. And he wants to know if the higher self and the galactic self, are they the same thing or is that different?
The galactic self, which he is aware, is the final culmination of all past and future lives and present, which is still overseen by the higher self.
Very good. And he said that he's seen some images of this Lyran Syrian being after meditating. There's been some flashes of images coming through. Anything that he needs to know about that?
If you focus, they will continue and your memories will widen. They are from your first incarnation.
Wonderful. And who was the Pleiadian being that he saw during meditation?
That was a separate contact, not self, other self. This is one form of ET disclosure. They may come to you and make themselves visible in your mind.
Very good. Is that happening for many people at this time?
Yes, at an increasing rate. Those who are willing to receive signals from higher realms.
Wonderful. Very good. Is there anything else that Solon needs to know that he's not aware of or anything that he didn't ask about in this session?
This channel will remain open now that you are aware. It is inevitable that you will ascend. Now you know which voice to follow. And All that you wish will occur in divine timing. Patience is a virtue that could be adopted by all inhabitants of the earth.
Yes, that is very true. Very good. And so before I bring him back, is there any other healing, anything else we need to take a look at, or how does the inner body and the energetic fields look? Anything else you see?
Strong, but depleted.
Yes.
Let's take a moment to rejuvenate and revitalize the vessel with a golden, transparent field to surround the body.
Wonderful. And as that energy flows in, I'll give you just a moment and you just let me know when that feels complete.
Okay. One final message. Pay attention to the intuition. That is how we speak through you. The intuition is the higher self. That is all.
Very good. Thank you so much for all of the information that you've shared today and the healing that you've assisted with. And I'm now going to ask the higher self and any beings that we were speaking with today to begin to recede back to your time, space, dimension, and reality with much love and much thanks for the information that you've shared and the healing that you've provided.